Now I'd like to introduce you to natural language processing, or NLP. NLP is a way for computers to try to understand what we humans are saying, and then boil it down into something simpler that a bot can then handle. And one example is if I were to ask you if you like dogs, and you said absolutely, I might not necessarily have anticipated that that's something you might say. What you mean is yes. Natural language processing can say, oh, that absolutely actually means yes. So treat it like a yes, and bot go do what you would do with a yes response. So that kind of interpretation is what natural language processing does. That's a very simple example. It can get far more complicated, detecting other things from within a sentence and so on. But we're going to use it to try to anticipate yeses and nos, and also to make the bot a little bit more playful, responding to things that people like to say to bots.
Open a new tab and enter dialogflow.com, and that'll take you to their homepage. And down at the bottom here is a sign up for free button, and you just log in with your Gmail or Google account. Click there. And at the bottom is a button for Create Agent. So do that and give your agent a name. Blank Agent is a perfect name. And then hit Create. This actually takes a little bit, and so these wavy transitions indicate time passing. Over in the column here in the left, look for Pre-built Agents and click on that. And you get a whole menu of them, and we want to scroll down and look for the one that says Smalltalk. It's a blue one. And then click on the Import button. This also takes a little bit, so hence the wavy transitions. Now we're ready. We proceed to Agent. And you get a list of all of the intents. These are things that it can recognize. So let's try this out. Up in the upper right corner, I can type the word yes, and it translates yes as the Smalltalk confirmation yes intent, and the action name is also called Smalltalk confirmation yes. That's going to be important in a minute. Let's try nope, which is sort of slang for no, right? And it also interprets that as a Smalltalk confirmation no. Okay, and then absolutely, our example from before. Try that, and sure enough, we get Smalltalk confirmation yes. Okay. And then we can also try just kind of random other things like, how are you today? And the answer comes back as, okay, in this case, the action is Smalltalk greetings, how are you? But we also get a fulfillment speech. These are words that could be used as a response, and we'll use that too. Okay, head over to Dexter, log in if you aren't logged in, or click this D if you are logged in, and we get our bot menu. We want a new bot. We're going to call this Pets2, and then click Next. And a blank project again, create bot, and we'll get rid of the default text here, clear it all out. Okay, now open a new tab, and we're going to go get some code I wrote for you. Go to keef.cc/night-nlp. And you're going to see a whole bunch of code on this page. Just highlight all of it. We'll go through some of it in a bit, but copy that and then go over to Dexter and paste it in this new bot. Okay, great. Down at the bottom, you'll see that there's a little word here, put your API key here. We need to go to Dialogflow to get the key. So go back to Dialogflow and you'll see this little gear up here. Click on the gear and scroll down this page a little bit, and you'll see the client access token. So copy that, click it twice, and you'll highlight it, and you can go over and copy it, and then go back to Dexter and paste it right where that word is. Just delete that and paste it. All right, so now we're good. Okay, so let's give it a shot. This should just work. Hi, do you like dogs? Yes. And now it's checking with Dialogflow for the answer. And it goes, do you like cats? And I say, absolutely. And both can be great pets, so both were registered as yeses. And I can also say, how are you today? And after a minute, wonderful, as always, thanks for asking. So we got a response back from Dialogflow to that. Now let's look at the code here. This is the area where we're actually going out and checking Dialogflow. And you can see right below it, this is very similar to what we had before. Let's go look at it. If the result action, which is that action we talked about, is Smalltalk confirmation yes, then set dogvar to yes and ask, do you like cats? Again, down here, the same kind of thing. We hit Dialogflow again, and then if the result action is Smalltalk confirmation yes, then we set catvar to yes, and then send the user on the way to the correct answer. So yes, yes means both can be great pets. Okay, so and down here, this is the area where we're actually handling anything else, anything said by the human, and we look for this fulfillment speech, result fulfillment speech, and we play that back to the user if we see that. And that was the answer to how are you today?
So that was a quick review about how you can use Dialogflow's built-in Smalltalk intents. And now, next time, what we're going to do is we're going to look at making your own intent to try to detect something that you know that somebody might try to say to your bot, but isn't in that list of Smalltalk intents that come with Dialogflow. So we'll try that next.